So my name is Elizabeth Obegi and I'm presenting about the cell. We are going to look at the definition, the type of the cell shapes, the organelles in the cell and their function. So we are going to look at the nucleus, the nuclear envelope, endoplasmic reticulum, which we have the smooth and the rough one, the ribosomes, the lysosome, mitochondria, and the Golgi complex. So as we know, the cell in human body are of different shapes and there are very many, but there are common shapes that we are going to look at that are found in the human body. That is the squamish, columnar, and cuboidal. Just as the description of their words, that's how they look like. So here is a drawing I did about the cuboidal. It's kind of cube-like. All sides seems to be equal. The columnar one, it's like a tall and rectangular shape. It's thin. And the squamish one, it's kind of flat and it's a tiny and flat cell. So the organelles in the cell. As we know, the cell is the first level of the living characteristics of human life. That is the smallest unit of the living life. So in it has main structure and they are in different shapes and they perform different functions. So here is a rough picture I drew about the cell. We have the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, the lysosome, it's hollow-like here, the mitochondria, then we have the rough endoplasmic reticulum, and then attached to it is the ribosomes. We have the Golgi complex on the far end, the nucleus here, and then we have the cell membrane. So the nucleus is the control center of the cell. It's surrounded by the bilayer membrane, which is double bilayer is double, two, and then the nuclear envelope. The nucleus contains DNA, and the nucleus in there, that is where the ribosomes are being produced. It's also responsible for the synthesis of RNA. So here is the difference between the smooth and the rough endoplasmic reticulum. From the wording, the rough endoplasmic reticulum has ribosomes attached to it, so it's kind of rough in its appearance. While the smooth one is just a smooth curving, it has no attachment to it. The rough endoplasmic reticulum is responsible for creation of protein, carbohydrates, and fatty acids, while the smooth endoplasmic reticulum helps in detoxifying the cytoplasm and also the metabolic process. So we are going to look at the ribosomes now. They are produced in the nucleus of the nucleus. They are found or they are produced in large numbers and they are free in the cytosol. Cytosol, this is the aqueous or the water-like liquid within the cell. So they help in material production, that is the peptides and the proteins. Then the Golgi complex, they finish off the protein and carbohydrate synthesis. So they also help in transportation of products and materials in the cell here. So the major work is transportation. Then we have the lysosome. Remember the small hollow-like pockets? They travel around the cell just looking for something that is unwanted within the cell. Then they recycle it or they remove it from the cell. So their work is just looking something that is unwanted within the cell. So they contain digestive enzymes. That's why they are able to remove all the waste material from the cell. Peroxisomes, they resemble the lysosomes in terms of their appearance. They are produced in the endoplasmic reticulum. So their major function is to detoxify the cytosol. That's that liquid within the cell. So we also have the mitochondria. This is the oval shape like structure in the cell. they're also referred as the powerhouse of the cell. They convert energy, perform metabolism, and program cell breakdown. So that's my presentation. Yeah, thank you.